Alright, we are back and we're going to be opening up a deck. Should we maybe finish off this box today? I don't know, we'll see how this deck goes. So I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen the spoilers for the new set. We haven't seen all the cards yet, but there's some pretty interesting cards in there. I definitely am thinking about making a video discussing those. Let me know what you think in the comments down below if I should start delving into other videos besides just opening up decks on camera, where I can maybe discuss some of the new cards, compare them to old cards. Alright, today's deck is Shadows, Discs, and Logos. Whoa, okay, those are 3 awesome houses to have. And it's Darkens, Mer Harbor's Gatekeeper. Alright. Interested to see what this deck has in store for us, but those are 3 amazing houses depending on what we get. And we will begin with Urchin. Okay, Shadows, 1 power, he's elusive. Whenever you play him, you get Steel and Amber. Shadow Self, 9 power, he deals no damage when fighting. Damage dealt to non-Spectre neighbors is dealt to Shadow Self instead. Naughty to the Thief, 2 power elusive, as an action, Steal. This is exactly what you want to see, is Steal, and then awesome effects like Nexus. 3 power, elusive, Reap, use an opponent's artifact as if it was yours. Macus Asp, this is a cool card as well. 3 power, Skirmish, and Poison, so we got a lot of just really cool, oh, whoa, this is nice too. A lot of just really neat effects going on here in Shadows. Carlo Phantom, 1 power, he's elusive, Skirmish. Each time you play an artifact, you get to Steal and Amber, so we're looking for a decent amount of artifacts in this deck to take advantage of them, and here we go. Subtle Maul. Alright, your opponent discards a random card from their hand. Relentless Whispers, Amber whenever you play it, deal 2 damage to a creature. If it destroys the creature, you get to Steal an Amber. Poison Wave, Amber whenever you play it, deal 2 to each creature. Pawn Sacrifice, Amber whenever you play it, sacrifice a friendly creature. If you do, you deal 3 damage each to 2 creatures. So, a lot of different crazy cards in here. Miasma, 1 Amber whenever you play it, your opponent skips the Forge a Key step on their next turn. I can't remember if we have another Shadows card or not. Let's hope it's bait and switch if so. Oh, 2 Miasmas, nice. It was a good card. Okay, and that ends our Shadows. Would have liked to see a bait and switch. I mean, who doesn't want to see a bait and switch? Alright, Logos, Experimental Therapy, upgrade. Creature belongs to all houses. Whenever you play it, you stun and exhaust this creature. Ha! Oh man, Valen Analyst, another card looking for artifacts. And we only opened the 1 so far. Hopefully Logos will have some good ones, maybe some Libraries of Babels. 2 power, each time you use an artifact, gain an Amber. Titan Mechanics, 6 power. While he's on the flank, each key costs -1. Hey, we have 2 Titan Mechanics, cool. Replicator, 2 power. Whenever he reaps, trigger the reap effect of another creature in play as if you controlled that creature. Oh, Mother, excellent. 5 power. During your draw card step, refill your hand to an additional card. Dr. Escoterra, 4 power. Gain 1 Amber for each forged key your opponent has. Hey, 2 of him. Nice. Okay, an artifact. Spectral Tunneler. Amber whenever you play it. Action. Choose a creature for the remainder of the turn. That creature is considered a flank creature and gains Reap, draw a card. And that's, I guess, artifacts are always in a row, so we only have 2 so far. We're going to have to hope that was our last house here. Disc. Going to have to hope for some maybe Dominator Baubles. Alright, Twin Bolt Emission. Amber whenever you play it, deal 2 damage to a creature and deal 2 damage to a different creature. Oh, and a Library Access, always a welcome addition to a deck. From the end of the turn, each time you play another card, you get to draw a card. Lab Work, and whenever you play it, archive a card. Okay, dang it! Oh, Chubaro, you always haunt me. Oh, you're just in all my decks. Curse you. Alright, 7 power. You must lose 3 Amber in order to play Chubaro. Taunt. Whenever he's destroyed, you gain 5 Amber. So, risky card anytime your opponent has, I don't know, Hysteria, Fear. All these things are going to return cards to your hand. You're going to lose Amber on this deal. Funny enough, actually kind of funny though, I have a deck that I do have Chubaro in, and I've had people return them to my hand several times, and I still haven't lost with that deck. So, you know, I guess with the right support, actually, that's really what it is. The deck itself is so good that I can literally lose Amber and be okay. Alright, Toxin, 3 power. Whenever he reaps, your opponent discards a random card from their hand. That's kind of nice to have with that Subtle Maul. And a Succubus, 3 power. During their draw card step, your opponent refills their hand to 1 less card. Hey, 2 Succubus, cool. A lot of hand control. Shaffles, I do like this card, 2 power. At the end of your turn, your opponent loses an Amber. Ember Imp, 2 power. Your opponent cannot play more than 2 cards each turn. And a Dust Imp, 2 power. When he's destroyed, gain 2 amber. Charette, 4 power, play, capture 3. Mind Barb, amber whenever you play it, your opponent discards a random card from their hand. 2 of those, cool. Tendrils of Pain, man, this card, I feel like a lot of times I'm just holding on to it and I never really get to use it. And whenever I do, like the 4 damage, it ends up not really being worth it. So I think I'm just going to start playing this literally no matter what. Get the amber, just do 1 damage to each creature. Get it out of my hand, get the amber out of it. So 1 damage to each creature, you get to deal an additional 3 damage to each creature if your opponent forged a key on the previous turn. And our last card of the deck, Gonguzel. Amber, whenever you play it, deal 3 damage to a creature. If it is not destroyed, its owner discards a random card from their hand. You know what? I kind of already mentioned it. Let's just open the second deck while we're here. It's a shame because these 3 houses should have been really good. Real quick rundown. Had a lot of disc creatures. Only had 2 artifacts for our 2 different guys that were looking for artifacts. This deck is not too bad. I like that there is a lot of different things you can do in here. Sometimes it's good to see a lot of multiples of cards, but you know, this one only duplicates of a few, and I like a little bit of I just like having all the different options: the play steal, the action steal, being able to use the opponent's artifact, a nice way to destroy our opponent's best creature while keeping this alive if we get to attack with it. You know, Carlo Phantom could have been better. Maul's a really cool card. If we could open up, you know, 2 or 3 in a deck, I'd like to see that deck. All right, yeah, we're just gonna give that one just like a C-. It wasn't that great, and you know what? It's been a while since I've opened 2-in-1 video, and I had some luck in the past. Oh, let's see if we can continue that trend. Okay, essentially towering. What's that? Lombarth. All right, Untamed, Dis, and Brobnar are the 3 houses inside this deck. Let's see, not even sure what we're looking for here. These 3 houses, I mean, obviously there's a lot of great Untamed things you can do with Hunting Witch and a couple of those cards to bounce and so on and so forth. Way of the Bear, it's an upgrade. Amber, whenever you play it, the creature gains Assault 2. Hey, Lupo's card. First time I've opened one of these. 6 power Skirmish. Whenever you play, deal 2 damage to an enemy creature. Snufflegator, 4 power Skirmish. Hey, Dust Pixie, it's sweet. 2 Amber, whenever you play it, it's 1 power. This is a great card if we can find a couple regrowths as well. Ancient Bear, 5 power, Assault 2. That means before he attacks, it's 2 damage to the attacked enemy. Another Ancient Bear, 5 power, Assault 2. Another Ancient Bear, uh-oh. Oh my gosh, I've opened so many Ancient Bear Bear Flute decks. Could this be another one? Seriously? It is! We have 3 Ancient Bears and a Bear Flute. How awesome is that? Alright, for those that don't know, it's an artifact. Fully heal an Ancient Bear. If you have no Ancient Bears in play, you actually get to search your deck and discard pile for every Ancient Bear, put it into your hand, then you shuffle your discard pile into your deck. That is pretty sweet. And here's that regrowth I was hoping to find. And whenever you play it, return a creature from your discard pile to your hand. 2 regrowths. Nice. Very good with the Dust Pixie. And a Lost in the Woods. And whenever you play it, choose 2 friendly creatures and 2 enemy creatures. Shuffle the chosen creatures into their owner's decks. Cooperative Hunting. Deal 1 damage for each friendly creature in play. You may divide this damage among any number of creatures. Pretty good considering how many creatures we had in here. And ways to get back these Ancient Bears. So, you're constantly going to have a pretty decent sized board when you're going to play this Cooperative Hunting. Now we're on to Dis. Toxin, 3 power. Reap. Your opponent discards a random card from their hand. Pit Demon, 5 power. Action steal 1. Wouldn't mind seeing another one of those. Hey, we do have a second Pit Demon. Very nice. Charette, 4 power. Whenever you play it, capture 3 amber. Dominator Bubble. We should have seen this in the last deck, but we didn't. What a shame. Action, use a friendly creature. Cool little artifact. Ooh, Annihilation Ritual. Oh, come on. Oh. Seriously? Seriously. Okay, so the last Ancient Bear Flute deck we opened also had Annihilation Ritual. I'm pretty sure it's from this box. And we just don't want to play it. You do not want this on the board while you have a Bear Flute deck. Let's see why. It's an artifact. And whenever you play it, when a creature would enter a discard pile from play, it is purged instead. Get out of here. Oh, go, go! No! No! Oh! Oh, God, no! Oh. Oh my god, 2 Annihilation Rituals. Oh, how awful is this? Oh, I hate, oh man. All my double rare decks are just awful. I mean, this is a great card in an action-heavy deck that's all about Amber gain and being able to just, you know, cycle through your deck a lot quicker, but man, not with the Bear Flutes. All right. Mind Barb. Whenever you play it, your opponent discards a random card from their hand. We have 2 of those. Excellent. Gateway to Dis. Destroy each creature, gain 3 chains. 2 Gateway to Dis. Not bad. Fear. Return an enemy creature to its owner's hand. Now we're on to Brobnar. War Drummer. Return each friendly Brobnar creature to your hand. You want to see a lot of play effects with this bad boy. And there's Troll, 8 power. Reap. Heals 3 damage. 2 Trolls. Cool. Smash, a play effect we're looking for. 5 power. Stun a creature whenever you play him. Mugwump. 6 power. After an enemy creature is destroyed fighting Mugwump, you fully heal him and give him a +1 power counter. Awesome card, especially since it's not just a fight ability. This means if our opponent attacks into it, which I'm sure they would not, they don't want to let us get a free heal and fully power this guy, but he works both ways, so that's nice. Crump, 6 power. After an enemy creature is destroyed fighting him, its controller loses an amber. Hey, Ganger Chieftain, excellent. 5 power, you may ready and fight with a neighboring creature, very cool. War Song, always an awesome card to see in Brobnar with a decent amount of creatures. For the remainder of the turn, gain 1 amber each time a friendly creature fights. Tremor, play, you get to stun a creature and each of its neighbors. Oh, and loot the bodies, awesome. For the remainder of the turn, gain 1 amber each time an enemy creature is destroyed. A very fun card to pair with War Song. Ooh, and Blood Money. Place 2 amber from the common supply onto an enemy creature. And there's 2 of those. Okay, well this deck did perk up a little at the end. I liked having the War Drummer combined with these good play effects. We also had Mugwump. Yeah, our Brobnar is not bad at all. I like seeing multiple trolls. You know, it's hard enough for someone to have to deal with one, especially if they got, you know, this isn't easy. They're going to have to trade 2 or 3 creatures for this. And whenever you have 2 of them, that's just that much more they have to go through. It's more creatures they're going to lose if they're going to deal with it that way. In which case, there's a lot of times he's just a big threat anyway. And if they let him survive to be able to then start reaping and heal, I mean, he can really change the game. These Annihilation Rituals, man, God, just a shame. Because we didn't open up that much amber, like just raw amber coming in from cards. But is there only like 2 in all of this? Yeah, there's only 2. Oh, man. And then we had, what, 3? Yep, 3 in Untamed. Man, I really love Bear Flute with Ancient Bears, especially considering, you know, there's a lot of decks out there that do have Bear Flute, and they have a Bear Flute and 1 Ancient Bear. That's solid. But when you have 3 of them or more, it's just absurd. It's so good. It really is just a shame that we had to pair it up with these 2 Annihilation Rituals. Oh, we also had the Dust Pixie to help a little bit with Amber, but it wasn't that much. So, yeah, there's a lot of anti-synergies here that I'm not really feeling. I mean, this could have been almost any other discard, and I think I would have been okay with that. Like, you could have just made this just simple fears. I don't know, anything, this would have been better as opposed to these Annihilation Rituals in this deck. So that's kind of a shame that our box ended this way. But let's go ahead and give this deck, man, gosh, it's just, you know, it's really a shame whenever I'm coming to rate this, because usually you're okay if you're going to have to discard 1 card. You lose 1 card throughout your deck, you're like, all right, every time I draw this, I'm going to have to discard it. But when you're talking 2 cards, because you also have to call that house each time, I mean, it really is a detriment. God. Let me look at the rest of this again. We have the 2 Mind Barbs. And the rest of this is pretty good. I like those Pit Demons. Did we only open up 4 disc creatures? Oh, man. Yeah, so we're not even going to try and call it that often unless we're trying to play the cards out of our hand. So those Annihilation Rituals are just taking this deck way down. I'm going to give this thing, even with this amazing Bear Flute combo, we're just going to drop this to, this is just a D. I feel like there's just too much anti-synergy going on. It's really a shame. Alright, well, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. And if you're interested in sending something along, I will gladly open it. It'd be cool to open up someone else's deck, send it back to you, let people see what it is you got. So I'll see you next time.